Everyone, Joe Gentili from Saroff Gentili LLP. So there's a lot of situations in immigration law where a petitioner or an immigrant has to get documents that the government is in possession of, but they are not. And the typical way that you do that is by making what's called a FOIA request or a request under the Freedom of Information Act. And so when you make a FOIA request for something like your A file, which is basically the file that contains the documents that the government has collected on your immigration case, the government has to give it over to you, and they have to give it over within a certain amount of time. I believe they have to at least respond to you within 20 days of making the request. Sometimes they don't respond on time. They're very delayed. And sometimes they don't include everything that's in the file. They leave things out. And when that happens, if the materials that are left out are important, or it's important that you get the information in a timely manner for something, like let's say you're suing the government for a denial or a delay, or you need the information to defend yourself in removal proceedings, if that happens, you have the ability to sue the government to force them to give you the documents and to give it to you on a timely basis. Lawsuits are normally expensive, but FOIA has something in it that if you sue under FOIA, that makes it a lot more affordable. And what that is it has what's called a fee shifting provision. So if you sue the government under FOIA and you substantially prevail, because of the lawsuit, they give you the information that's required and they give it to you in a reasonable time frame. Then you can petition a judge to force the government to pay your attorney's fees. And so this fee shifting provision, which is a lot more generous under FOIA than it is in a lot of other areas of law. So the FOIA fee shifting provision actually has some value. It's not just lip service like it is with some other areas. So if you, the existence of that usually allows you to hire attorneys on a much more affordable rate, because what the attorneys will frequently say is, okay, we'll take the case. We're going to charge you less money, in some cases a lot less money than we would normally charge to do a case. But if there's a fee award, it goes to the attorneys to compensate them for taking your case at a lesser amount. So what that does is it allows you, and it allows a lot of people, to sue under FOIA to help themselves to get these documents to, go after the government or defend yourself in a removal proceeding, and you're able to do it at a cost that's a lot less than if that fee shifting didn't exist. So it's something to keep in mind. If you're having a real hard time with a FOIA request, they're not giving you what you wanted, it's not going in a fast enough pace, it's worth it to consult with an attorney that does litigation, because of the existence of that fee shifting. You may be able to get that litigation done at a much more affordable cost than previously assumed. So any questions, please feel free to reach out. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you.